Hey guys, so in the notes that I had you guys do for 1.1, it's more of a general review of functions, but the con skills are going to do are a little bit more specific than that. So I wanted to give you a couple examples of the con skills that you're going to work on and exactly what they're asking for. So when they ask you for this, what is g of -9? This is just a fancy way of saying what is the height of g of x, or you could just of g, when x is -9, okay? That is all that means. So all we have to do is go to here, go to figure out where's x -9. Here it is. What's the height of the graph? It's 1. So the answer here is just 1. That's it. I know it's confusing to look at it first. I know it looks like g times -9. That is not what that means. That is a function notation asking for the height of the graph or the height of the function when x is whatever the value is there. So when you get to some more complicated functions like the next one, I want you to be able to tell what it is that you need to do. So what they're saying here is -6 times the height of f when x is 3 minus 6 times the height of g when it's -1. So let's try to figure both of these things out separately. Let's do that one in red. We'll do that one in, let's actually do that one in blue since the graph is blue. Let's do that one in red since the graph is kind of pinkish red. And let's figure this out. So what is f of 3? Well, when x is 3, the height of f, the blue function, see how it says the blue one is f, is -2. So f of 3 is -2. Then what is g of -1? So for this one, g is the red function. So we go to when x is -1 and we see that the height is 6. So then we're going to plug these into this equation over here. So we have -6, and instead of f3, we now know that's really just -2, and then -6, and instead of g of -1, we now know that's +6. -6 times -2, that makes +12. -6 times +6, that makes -36. So 12 minus 36 is -24. So that is the answer that would go there. That's how you're going to work out that problem, but you got to evaluate these points separately. Let's do one more example real quick. Okay, so we have f, we have g. G is red, f is blue. So let's just do those real quick. F of 7. So that's when x is 7. What's the height of f? Well, it looks like it's just -1. So we're just going to call that -1. When g is at -1, what's the height? So when x is -1, the height of g is at just 1. And then we just plug all this in. So I have 10 times, instead of f of 7, we're going to put -1 plus 9. And instead of g of -1, we're going to put 1. 10 times -1 is -10. 9 times 1 is just +9. -10 and +9 make -1. So the answer here should be -1. That's it. Hope that helps you with those skills tomorrow at the end of class.